Yeah, I'm getting ready to wash this beast right behind me. It's really dirty. It's kind of cold. I thought this was a good time to talk about ceramic coatings. Are they a ripoff? Did you get ripped off? Are you about to get ripped off? Should you get one? Let's talk. Hey, there's a lot of products out there that can help you protect your car, your tow vehicle, or your RV beyond just the clear coat that's already on there. The thing to watch for is what are you getting for your value? And there's basically 4 different kind of protectants you can put on your RV. It's important to know the difference and have realistic expectations of what they're going to get you. Now, if anyone's promising you that their coating, their product's going to keep you from getting dings and dents in your paint job or on the side of your RV, you can just stop right there. That's a ripoff. That's a lie. That's a con job. It doesn't do any of that. There's basically 4 types of coatings out there that you need to know about. One of them's been around since probably our grandparents' days, and it's wax. Now, traditionally we think of wax, we think of the stuff that comes in a container with the paste. It's great to put in your car. It's lots of effort. It really brings out the shine and the color, and it can teach you karate while you're putting it on. And that's an extra benefit. Nowadays, they even make this stuff here that you just spray on and wipe off, and it provides some pretty decent protection. The great thing about wax, and this is plant-based wax, is it brings out the color really well. Most people would say that it's better than all the other products we're going to talk about really making the color of your vehicle pop. Now, that might just be some love for old school, like some of us like the sound of vinyl, but a lot of real car enthusiasts, for example, say stick with the wax if you're going to work on your car anyway, you're going to clean it all the time anyway, and you really want the colors to pop. Wax is actually a plant-based product. The same thing that makes leaves kind of shiny and water roll off them. Have you ever seen like a magnolia leaf, how the water rolls off of it, that waxy interior? Well, that was noticed decades ago, and a process was developed to extract that plant product and turn it into what we call wax today. Now, the great thing about wax is it looks beautiful. Anyone can put it on. It used to take a lot of elbow grease, but products today are pretty easy. The problem with wax is, you're looking at 1, maybe 3 months if you're lucky, and all the benefits start to go away. So over time, chemists went to work and they found a synthetic product. And a lot of times you'll see this listed as paint protectant, or you'll see it listed as synthetic wax. And this is a very similar product to wax, except it's not made from plant, it's made from synthetics. It has some advantages. It goes on easier. People say it doesn't pop quite as much as wax, but it lasts a little longer, maybe up to 4 to 6 months. So now we're getting a little longer protection. But then the big thing happened that most RVers talk about constantly when they're buying their new RV, should they get it or not, and that's the ceramic coating. Now, ceramic coating is made to, on your vehicle, bond to your clear coat and provide some extra protection for a longer period of time. And it'll do the same for your RV. The problem with ceramic coating is to get that proper bond, you have to really prep your vehicle or your RV. You have to get it really clean. You need to use some special cleaner to really make sure you got all the grime, dirt, etc., or it just can't make that bond. If it doesn't make that bond, you might as well just use the wax because it'll be gone in no time. Ceramic coatings will have some crazy claims. They'll say that they can last for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, but you can ignore all that. There may be some product left on there at that time, but what you really care about is its effective range. And that effective range is not going to be much more than 12 months. I know, go ahead, comment, oh, I've had it on there and mine beads up, it's been whatever. 12 months is what you can count on, and that's only if you're properly maintaining it. Now, most of the time we're talking about ceramic coating, we're talking about these little clear jars that are pretty expensive. It takes a lot of work to get your vehicle or your RV ready, and then you put the ceramic coating on and it's good to go. They also make some variants that claim to be ceramic coating. I think I have one right here, which is a spray-on ceramic coating that you just spray on your dry vehicle and wipe off. Now, this is basically a diluted ceramic coating. It's going to give some of the initial appearance and looks of a ceramic coating, some of the same benefits, but it's not going to last on there. To really get it one that will last on there, you need the professional detailing type that comes in the little glass bottles. That brings us to our 3rd type of protectant, and it's the graphene. Now, if you've bought an RV recently, you've probably heard the pitch that we'll put some graphene on it. It's better than anything you've ever seen. It will have all these amazing protectants that it can do. And that's all a bunch of graphene is a ceramic coating that they've added additional product, a graphite-based product, that essentially gives it a couple different properties. The real issue it's solving for is water spots. The real problem with a ceramic coating is the water beads up on there and kind of stays on there, and as it evaporates, it leaves water spots. The graphene, which is just an additive in there, lets that water run off just a little different and lessens the amount of water spots. That's what you're getting for graphene. Now, there are lots of different formulas when it comes to these ceramic coatings, even from the waxes. There will be a little better quality or worse quality through all the products, whether you're talking about the wax, the paint protectorant, or the ceramic coating, or the graphene. And basically, for most part, you get what you pay for. If someone is telling you they'll give you a ceramic coating of a 42-foot RV for under $1,000, there's no way they're properly prepping that and putting a high-quality ceramic coating on it. That should raise flags immediately. And that brings us to our dealerships as well. A lot of times when you buy your RV, they'll advertise that we'll put a ceramic coating on. Some are saying even graphene ceramic coating on, and before you pick it up, and we'll charge you X dollars. And basically what this normally is selling you an exterior warranty, an extended warranty on your exterior for color fade, etc. The product they're normally putting on, and I'm not going to say everyone, there may be some dealerships out there doing different, is just a spray-on product they don't do a lot of prep. They're probably not doing it right, and you're probably just flushing your money down the toilet. Would not do it. If you want a ceramic coating, then you need to go out and pay somebody who knows how to really do it. The most important thing is the prep work to put it on. Otherwise, you're spending a lot of money and you're just wasting it. Now, you got your ceramic coating. One of the things they're going to tell you to do is you still need to put on this additional product when they do what's called a maintenance cleaning. You read the back or the bottles or the inserts for any of these coatings, and they're going to say you still need to do a maintenance cleaning, which means you need to clean your vehicle once in a while. And what they'll say is you need to put on a protectorant coat, an additional spray-on coat. What is that? Well, essentially, it's this. It's now, they make different ones, and you should get the formula that goes with your ceramic coating because there can be some compatibility differences, but essentially it's that spray-on ceramic coating that you put on top of your existing ceramic coating to kind of maintenance in case there's some spots that have started to wear out, etc., and keeps it right. Now, here's a little secret. If you're going to be washing your vehicle every other week or every month, and you're going to be doing the maintenance coating as you're told to do, then you might just want to skip the ceramic coating. Just use this when you do it. You're going to get some of the same benefit. Now, I wouldn't say use this exact brand. They make some different ones. This is kind of a cheaper one, to be honest. It's a well-known brand, and it's fine for me, but maybe you want something a little fancier. But if you're going to use it anyway, you might as well just go ahead and put your ceramic coating on this way every month or so. You'll have all the benefits of the water coming out. You'll have the protection. You'll have the UV protection. If it provides it, make sure you read. And you're fine. You didn't have to spend all that money. You're going to be spraying this on anyway. The other thing you might want to consider is you really want to read the back of those little ceramic coatings, the formula coatings that you have put on your camper. If you're having a dealership do it, you're having a detailer do it, ask them for that insert because it's really important, because some of those can be impacted by different cleaning solutions that you may use to clean your RV and or your tow vehicle. A lot of people will say this Joy dish soap is gentle enough to clean the oil off sea life, birds and stuff. When there's an oil spill, it's gentle, I'll use it. But it's actually a really good grease remover, and the properties that make it a good grease remover may actually allow it to strip off some protective coatings depending on the formula involved. So you may want to read the back and see what it'll say. It'll generally have a pH range that you should stay in with your cleaning solutions that you use on top of the ceramic coating. So you'll want to see what that pH range is, and then you'll want to check the pH range for your cleaning solution to make sure it's neither below or above that pH value range, and then it will be safe to use on top of your ceramic coating. So is a ceramic coating a ripoff? It can be if it's overpromised or too expensive for what you get. I think it's really up to you. I actually like a ceramic coating. I've always had ceramic coatings put on my vehicles by professional detailers. I've never done it with the RV with a professional detailer because it's so expensive. But I did have one put on one of my RVs in the past by a dealership, and in hindsight, I would say that was a ripoff. I saw no additional benefit, and matter of fact, once I realized that there was no benefit left on that RV at all, which was less than a year, I started using some products that were approved to use on the sides of RVs. That's always important to check, and it seemed to do a whole lot better. And I'm just talking about products you sprayed on and wiped off. Now, definitely want to follow the instructions. There's different types of things. This stuff here can be, I think this is it, can be put on while your vehicle's still wet. Now, it's probably not near as effective, where this stuff here, you have to dry your vehicle, have it really clean and dry before you put it on. So just, you know, you want to follow the instructions because it's going to give you the best guidance to make sure you have that adhesion. The important thing to remember is it's not magic. It's not going to do anything fabulous. It'll make it look good. And if you really have a vehicle you're wanting the color to pop on, old-fashioned wax, and you've learned some karate. All right, there's RV has a dog that's barked non-stop, and I'm finally through cleaning the Brinkley, and it looks great. It shines. This is where the ceramic coatings really pay off. It would take a little less time had I had a ceramic already on the RV before I started cleaning it, because the grime would just wash right off. So it really saves you some time, but you still have to do those maintenance wash. You still have to do some stuff, so it's still going to take a little time. But if saving that time is worth it to you, and you don't want to be putting on, wax or other things, then it's not a scam for you. As long as you know what you're getting for your money and don't expect too much. Also, don't park next to somebody with a bunch of dogs. And it's important to know that you're going to have to maintain it. And if someone's telling you they can just spray it onto your RV, which a lot of dealerships do, that's worthless. Just pass on that. That's a waste of your money. Save your money, probably cost twice as much. Get it done by a true detail.